Ted Bundy was an American serial killer who raped and murdered dozens of young women. Just listen what his mother saying.
Confusion at how a fun-loving and caring son could turn into a ruthless killer.
There's nothing in his background that can tell us what triggered all of this. In fact, up until Saturday, I didn't believe any of it.
Oh, really? Either she's a pathological liar like her son, and we actually know that she was a liar, or she was naive, ignorant, and therefore stupid. And you know, I actually believe that all of it is true. You see, here's the thing with the basic pattern, psychological pattern of serial killers. And it's actually quite simple. If serial killer was abused as child, he most of the time abused children. In case of Ted Bundy, most of his victims were young women. One way or another, that should refer to his mother. And here is the thing about Ted Bundy's case. First of all, the identity of his biological father has never been confirmed. He simply never knew his biological father. Oh, that's a pretty significant psychological trauma already. And here is the cherry on top of the cake. His mother was a liar, as I said. She lied to him for most of his life and pretend to be not his mother but a sister. And his maternal grandparents pretend to be his mother and father in order to avoid social stigma. Because obviously his father disappeared. You know, social stigma, that good old days. Anyway, you can imagine how that could just confuse and corrupt a child's mind. How that can simply ruin his childhood, an ability to call his mother a mother. Bundy expressed a lifelong resentment towards his mother for never telling him about his real father and for leaving him to discover the truth about his real parents for himself. His mother is not responsible for his crime. He is. His childhood trauma is no excuse or justification for his crime, but childhood trauma should never be ignored.